Also, I don't know why the main menu doesn't use the setting, the in-game setting for like music volume and stuff. Which is why I try to get loaded into the game as quick as I can, because it's so goddamn fucking loud. I am gonna go out to the coast really quick, I think, just to get this Moogle thing off my screen. And then I'll come back and... I know there's a boss. I'm like so confident there's a boss in that room. Super duper confident. If there isn't a boss in that room, I will... I will play Final Fantasy X too. Now that my apprentices are all back to repairs, took no time at all. Witness the power of Moogles. Wow. They fixed a fucking door. This is why Evil East Moogles are the best Moogles. And specifically Final Fantasy XII Moogles. Because they actually do shit. Mosfrin High... Mosfrin. Nabudis. Necro Hall of Nabudis. Sarobi Step. Oh, sweet. I got an item. Mog from 13 got yeeted. Is that supposed to be like a badge of honor for that fucking worthless piece of shit? Or like, what am I to take away from that? Like, oh, that makes him good? Because nah, dog, he still sucks ass. He might be my least favorite Moogle. Like, potentially hands down.
It would seem we made the right choice. If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, one of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
Well, now I'm super confused. Was I supposed to go this way? Where is this at on the world map? Where does the other way go? No, I didn't say the boss was this way. The boss is back by the orange... The warp crystal. I thought there was a boss you had to fight to get through these woods. And I thought that that's the way we were supposed to go. Not through the Fawn Coast. So there's a cutscene at the coast, though. That's interesting. This way. North was the sleep. I was chased by a flickering monster. I thought I was done for. There should be a bomb boss. Yeah, it's right here. This boss. That's a lot of oil. I'm gonna need to get these oils off. Oh, I'm fucked. Help! Oh, I'm in deep shit. Yeah, you know, the boss, right where I said the boss would be. Both yesterday and today. I might be fucked. Sir, please don't kill me. All right. Why did you wait until after 9? What are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, she's casting Drain. Been binging Fairy Tale. Yeah, that qualifies. Stop casting magic on me, it hurts. Get these fuckers out of here, dude. Dude, those heals came in at literally exactly the right time. All right, no more ads, buddy. Hey. No, not cries for help. No, no, no. Because these will. Oh, they're casting Renew on him, too. Oh, you are such a fucker. Dude, the bomb spam. What the fuck? Oh, we got self-destructs going off. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I already have like 4 or 5 people queued for the daily dungeon. They just did it before you popped in. This fucking shitboard ass. Fuck your ads. Pizza shit. Bosh, why are you... Hold on. Why is he running after... Did I do the wrong... Lowest max HP. Does this not mean what I think it means? Is this the opposite of what it means?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he just got so much health back. Oh my god. Can I... Ash, can you cast Reflect on... Oh. The bomb. Good. No more regen, piece of shit. Go ahead, summon more buddies. I fucking dare you. Hold on, I'm gonna set a Gambit up. Gambit. Foe. I think he's saying he didn't mean to send it as a reply to you. Do plus foes present cast Reflect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is she spamming regular cures? Fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, lure wore off. He's going to get ads. Oh no, he's casting Renew on himself.
Yeah.
Chain level is hilarious.
Yeah.
We are not. She is not. Dude, so many fucking ads. That's on you. That's on your end. Or potentially Twitch's, but I'm guessing it's you. What is happening right now? Why is he doing this? Oh fuck, now reflecting on me. He's healing himself by casting fire on me. So it's reflecting. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yes. Dude, that is a nightmare. I'm not sure how you're supposed to cancel his HP regeneration. What a nightmare. I cannot believe Ash didn't run out of MP. So there's 2 exits out of this place. Let's go check this other one first. What the fuck are you? Are you a hunt? I think that might be a hunt. What kind of birds are you? Brown chocobos.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Put your shit away. Yeah, it's a hunt. I'm theoretically strong enough to fight it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're kicking its ass. No, don't target me. He has lure on. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Berserk?
Yeah.
You berserked my boy? You regret that, don't you? Shayla, did you do like a modem reset or anything? You should definitely try it if you're still getting issues with the frame or with the resolution, like jumping around and not sitting on a good resolution. Because I'm not seeing any hiccups on my end, and if nobody else is having issues, it's probably not Twitch. So you probably reset your shit and see if that fixes it. It does this pretty much every stream. That's not normal. You should probably reset your shit. It's not supposed to do that. It's crazy that you just put up with it instead of trying to figure out what's wrong or solve it. Infuriating. But it's just you. See, I don't... Oh, I found the Necro Hall. I don't see how that's possible, because I'm not doing anything different.
This is all that remains of Nabudis. 2 years ago, it was destroyed utterly by a mysterious force. The work of the Midlight Shard.
This? In just 2 years? How?
As the Dawn Shard brought down the Leviathan and her fleet, a fell mist spilled forth. It is like the same thing happened here. The Nethicite's mist has corrupted the life of this place. It is a necrohall overrun with beasts. We tread here on a fool's errand. We'd best turn back.
This is not what I recall of the entrance to the Necro Hall.
Is it revenge that you desire? Yes or no? Not this way lies the capital.
What's 100 down?
The road to Arcades leads east of Silica Wood, beyond the Phone Coast and Sita Uplands.
Okay. Oh my god, well, what's that boy? Oh, alright, we're leaving. 5 traps and a level 47 enemy in view. We outie.
Yeah.
It will not be fine. It wasn't fine. It would not be fine. I feel like we've troubleshot this before. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to fucking tell you. What browser? You're in Firefox? Have you updated Firefox? I don't really know why that would have anything to do with it, again, if it's not affecting other streams, but like... I don't know, man. I'm kind of at my wit's end with your issues watching the stream. We've tried shit before, and it doesn't matter what I change on my end. It doesn't make it better for you. What are you? Are you rare? I haven't seen one of you around. I'll take your stuff.
Yeah.
No, you're not rare. You died like a chump. That's why you never say anything. That's not the big brain play you think it is, because it annoys me that you haven't been saying anything and we haven't tried to fix it for you. You realize that, right? It annoys me more than trying to get it fixed. Like, a lot more. And I've explained this to you before, which honestly makes it more aggravating. That you would wait till a random Thursday to finally let the complaint filter go. But you've been holding back on saying anything for who knows how fucking long. Utterly mind-numbingly infuriating. It's in random jank-ass spurts. I mean... any information you can give me about it like that helps me look up why it might be happening and understand if it's something I can change on my end or if you're just horribly unlucky with my stream. And I hate to break it to you, but I work in technology. Nothing is random. It's not luck. Technology isn't luck. I'll use a perfect example. I logged into my email for work today and started getting caught up. You know what I found? After literally over a year of troubleshooting this seemingly random issue at the site in Tennessee that I've gone back to for like trip after trip after trip, trying to diagnose, trying to fix, it was not fixed when I left, when I started my vacation. I checked my email today, and I had an email saying, "Hey guys, we haven't had any dropouts in like a bunch of days. Like we're testing this new edid file on the Quantum, and it's been perfectly stable for a long time." So it's like these things, like technology, there are solutions. Problems are not random. They may be hard. They may be really hidden. They may be under layers of technobabble that you couldn't ever hope to possibly understand. But technology does not do things randomly. Yes, that's what I'm saying, is like, there is something. There is a thing. It is a byproduct of some interaction on software and hardware levels. There's a lot of technology that goes into making encoding and decoding a stream happen. And all I'm saying is that, like, trying to brush it off is like, oh well, it's just some random issue and I'm not gonna be able to fix it, and it, like, taking that approach is silly. You meant your work? No, this is the no. My work problem, I suggested doing the exact thing that they are doing months ago, and nobody listened. Everybody was like, oh, it has to be the hardware. Oh, it has to be the cables. Oh, it has to be this. It has to be that. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's what the problem is. That doesn't make any sense for it to be the problem. So finally, they decided to try one of the things that I've been suggesting for who knows how long. And lo and behold, it seems like it's stable. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, let's just hope there's a crystal on the other side of this, whatever this is. I don't want to use 3 remedies. Nebraeus Deadlands. Is this the area that I was thinking of when I was thinking of the Necro Hall? Oh, and of course there is no crystal here. Cool. Cool. They fixed it while I was gone because I've been urging them to get experts involved, to the manufacturers. We need to go. I've been urging them to get people who understand the technology better than I do involved. I've been telling people, I am not an expert on this shit. None of us are. The manufacturers who make these products will be better targets to try to understand. Can you hit this? To understand what's causing the issue. Not me. And we got people involved finally, and I left them to figure it out themselves. I didn't answer emails. I saw them. I just didn't answer them. I saw questions. I got phone calls. I got texts. And I just said, no, fuck it. I'm not dealing with this right now. And I let them actually do the steps that they should be doing to validate that their hardware works the way they claim it does. And shocker, lo and behold, even though I've been telling these motherfuckers that the edid they wanted to use, just because they wanted to use that edid doesn't magically mean that it is definitely assuredly compatible. And they finally modified the edid to something that I suggested might be compatible, based on information that I had from previous diagnostic steps. And voila fucking la. I was gonna steal from it. Oh well. Water magicite. That's not what I wanted. So yeah, anyway, I was not the reason why it wasn't working. But I've been out of ideas for months, other than the ones that I already proposed. Those fuckers want me to go into the Necro Hall, and I'm telling them to kick rocks and pound sand. What level are you? Okay, so I'm still a little over leveled. Excuse you, Ash. There's a weird frog over here that I want to go say hi to. No, not... What did that fish ever do wrong? Half damage from fire. Hilarious. Hilarious. I should have put that shit on. Ugh, I should have put that shit on. That is honestly so infuriating to me. I guess I don't have the licenses, but whatever. What's the other thing I got? Bowline sash. Hello? What is that? Oh, there it is. I already have one. Alright, let's try to make our way along the coast relatively quickly here, not dilly-dally too much. Ash? Jesus Christ. That thing did so much damage to Bosch so rapidly that Ash was just spamming regular cures and Bosch couldn't hit it because it was flying. So my stupid steel greater than 90% HP. It's just over and over again. Dude, where's he going? He took me on a fucking merry quest. Free Phoenix Downs. Isn't this coastal area kind of like weirdly huge? Like it just made you go through like this wooded dungeon that was honestly pretty big. I just wasted a remedy. Where'd he go? And then you do like this whole coastal area that's like pretty fucking big too. It's all Gil. It's always all Gil. Oh, okay. Not allowed to go that way right now. But maybe later, wink wink. It's so weird how sometimes Bosch can hit those guys, and sometimes he just fucking can't. And he just whiffs over and over again. God damn it.
Yeah.
A halberd? Who can use those? What kind of weapon is that classified as in this game? A spear? Vaughn can use spears. Hell yeah. doing it again. You know what, Bosch? Fuck your stupid hammer that keeps getting you killed. Let's have you go gun mode. Sure, fuck it. Use Aqua Shot. I don't give a shit. We need MP for Ash. Aren't I surrounded by water enemies? Nope. Says they're weak to ice. Weak to lightning. Typically, water in Final Fantasy games is not something that enemies have resistance to, so it's not usually an issue to use something like Aqua or water aligned spells. Oh, yours are weak to earth. So no, I do not appear to be surrounded by water enemies. Just because they're on the coast, you think they're all water elementals? It's kind of presumptive of you, isn't it? Maybe they hate, maybe they're hydrophobic. Maybe they hate the water. You don't know. Maybe they're all like, boy, sure am glad we're up here on the land and not in that shitty water over there. God, I wish I had Mug. Is Mug in this game? Can somebody tell me that? If Mug is not in this game, I'm going to be kind of sad. You don't believe Mug is in this game? No, my beautiful beautiful, precious mug. It would literally solve all of my problems. Because if I could set this gambit up as foe HP equals 100% and just get one steal attempt in every time. I mean, I could set it that way anyway, and he'll still spam it until an enemy gets damaged. But if you comboed that with Mug, it would be so good. I just wish the AI was smart enough to know that enemies only have one item. And to only attempt to steal from the enemy a single time. Would literally change my life. Steal is the only theft skill. 0 out of 10. Is this even a Final Fantasy game without Mug? Can one even say that a Final Fantasy game is being oh, sweet, a crystal. Oh, we're at a cutscene.
Race it to the water.
Right, what I want is to limit the amount of steal attempts that happen. That's the thing that annoys me.
Why
Which
the
Mug
capital?
would solve if it did damage.
The Nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself? Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nethicite.
FF1 doesn't
Is
have
that
real
how you
jobs.
see me?
It gets a pass.
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense,
Hey!
blind to aught but the stone's
it.
power.
Like I said,
He'd talk about some Enna, or was it
beautiful view.
Venar?
Except for you.
No matter.
Vana?
Everything he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You were a judge?
Nerd alert.
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges and him. Sidolphus Demon Bonanza. Draculaur Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid. That's when he lost his heart to Nethicite. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father. Don't follow in his footsteps.
Totally forgot about this Hot Lord drop. Totally forgot about Balthier's background. Could
I
not
ran
remember
away.
that.
I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
marriage of convenience.
So
A
quiet.
symbol of the alliance between Nebradia and Delmasca.
Speak up.
This is how they see our marriage.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
Sorry, the pre-rendered cutscenes, for whatever reason, do not adopt the volume settings that I
The
have
choice
set.
is yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
And yeah, I'm not one of the people who complains that it's not really a Final Fantasy game. I'm being facetious because it's one minor inconvenience that the Gambit system doesn't have support for a way to not end up having steal spam happen for, like, you could maybe put the steal on a character that, like, typically casts spells, especially healing spells, and it wouldn't be so bad, but ultimately what you end up with is just the repeated over and over usage of steal. Yeah, with Gambits, Mug would have been perfect. That's really my very small gripe, is that because of the way the Gambit targets are, it would have made so much sense for Mug to exist. Even if it dealt one single point of damage, if the foe is no longer at 100% HP, then next action that gets queued up from the Gambit system wouldn't be another steal, and that would fix the problem. The only time it wouldn't work is if you couldn't hit an enemy and deal damage, which even if with that edge case being acknowledged, I would still prefer to have Mug over Steel as an upgrade or as a separate technique or something, because it is a real shame that you just kind of am like, well, he's just going to keep Steel spamming against this one target that has 100% HP, because if I rearrange the Gambit, he'll never steal, and I want him to steal automatically. So it's the burden of being a thief and trying to min-max how much gil you make. And I suppose, oh, there's a hunt board here. Interesting. I suppose they probably see that as, like, honestly, it's honestly not that big of a deal. Ultimately, if I was designing the game and didn't want to make an exclusive Gambit just for use with Steel, and I didn't want to include Mug, I would probably look at it and say, it's good enough. If they don't want to end up with Steel spam, they'll turn it off for the encounters where they don't want to try to get extra items. So, yeah. Yep. Wait, who has a map? We'll go up the hill. Where are you at? Mughal. You're not a Mughal. The man who fell? Fell from a sky city? What? That guy fell from Bujerba and survived? What was the other option that you had? I need directions? 5 ways in and out of camp here. Don't worry, they only go 2 places. The Cheetah Uplands and the Sleekawood. This way. One runs along the coast, one cuts out through the hills. Okay. Thanks, buddy. So there's a chunk of map down here that I'm curious about that wraps back around to the other side of the camp here. So let's just peruse it really quickly.
Yeah.
What a helpful little guy. I suppose, you know what? The other way you could set the steel up, I will admit this. The other way you could set the steel up is if, like, they have less than a certain amount of HP. That could also work. It just wouldn't work on really healthy enemies that take a lot of hits to kill, because you would still end up with multiple steal attempts against an enemy while the remainder of your party members try to bring it down to 0 hit points. It might be slightly more reliable in multi-enemy scenarios. Nah, I feel like you're gonna run the same exact fucking problem. No, it's probably not that much better. It's an interesting idea. Are you a wandering chocobo? You are. Oh. What's up this way? Hey, J-Hit, are you here? What the hell did I just get? Are you vibing somewhere in the background? You chilling? Oh god, they're killing him. Oh god, they're killing me. Oh god, they killed us. Flee! Oh, got me again. I was trying to slow things down. Are these guys gonna kill me? They're gonna kill me, aren't they? Reddy's war song, Reddy's ram. Run! Fran, run! Flee! Holy shit. Oh, those guys killed me. They killed me bad. Well, just so you guys are... Oh god, they're still pissed. They're still pissed. Stop stealing from it. Kill it. It's a murder machine. Just so you guys know, I'm going to chat with J-Hit. I think I'm going to propose that we make this playthrough with the draft that we did into an all Esper playthrough. I don't think all hunts is reasonable. But I think all espers will add just a tiny extra bit of spice and challenge to it that should be fun. Is that even possible? I don't know, but I kind of want to see. Why are you not echo herbed? We'll sign up for that. Boom. Dude, why are these things killers? No, don't cast fucking lure. Heal my ass. Cast Cura. Okay, Bosch healed. Hey, did I ask for your sassy input, Shayla? No. I said I'm going to propose it as an idea. A way to extend it a little bit. All hunts is probably not doable. Because I think Yazmat without party flexibility is a terrible...
Get some help.
Is a terrible idea. I think Yazmat without party flexibility is a terrible, terrible idea. But I think you could probably do all espers. I think you probably could. What was that thing I got? Is it a weapon? New gun! Yippee! And I killed those turnips, thank you very much. Doesn't matter that I had to flee for my life and reset in order to do it. I did. They're all dead. I did kill them. They are defeated. By my hand, and my hand alone. Making me the victor. So. How about that? I just think all espers would be a little bit more interesting. No, no revenge, please. No, not the revenge. I am weak and sad. Treat me as you would a wet cat. I thought this guy had a smiley face on his chest. Which, like, honestly... You see it. You see it. Oh, I'm not worried about getting to it. Hello. It is me, the one sent to the study. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do remember you. You're on holiday at the moment, enjoying the coast. Nothing came on my commission, but thankfully my other work has kept me busy. Definitely a face on his upper torso. It totally looks like that. The sandstorm has died down. When you defeated the Earth Tyrant, that deserves a high honor. Congratulations. I knew you'd make it far. You had me to guide you, yes? But you should have told me sooner. Mayhap there is a bonus in this for me. Well, I told you now. What do you mean sooner? I just got to where you were. You're the one who left. How dare he criticize me doing his work for him and not telling him fast enough? Who the hell does he think he is? Is there a shop here? Man, so much of the A2 stuff that kind of just felt like they came up with new stuff. Like these guys talk about the Banga talking about being hunters. Wasn't one of the Banga A2 jobs themed around being like a hunter-esque type of job, like a monster hunter. I wonder if you come back here with a higher clan rank, if they'll recognize you. What the hell are the Bonga A2 jobs? Bonga A2. They have Gladiator, Dragoon, Cannoneer. Okay, don't show me that. This is Tactics Advance. Warrior, White Knight, Gladiator, Defender, Dragoon, Bishop, Templar. Okay, no, those are not what I was thinking of. Wait, are Bonga not in A2? Am I crazy? Characters. Show me all of them. Non-player characters, minor characters, clans. Boy, this is not sorted in a very helpful way. Oh yeah, Bonga. Bishop, Cannoneer, Defender, Dragoon, Gladiator, Warrior, White Monk, Master Monk, Templar, Trickster. Nope, none of those are what I thought they would be. Am I thinking of Seek? Seek has Berserker, Viking, Ranger. Seek has Ranger. I think I was mixing it up with Seek. Seek has Ranger. A spin, eh? A spin, a spin. I spin, you spin, we all spin for spin. Let me mark some things down. Fuzzy. Leo. J hit. Oh, there you are. Chayla, Kane. T-Rob. Alright. Let's see what we get. Come on, wheel page. It's been one single day. There we go. That looks correct. We don't have a vulnerable magic pot, do we? Can somebody use their brain and refresh my... No, I have one marked as vulnerable. Never mind. I do have one marked as vulnerable. And we did one extra spin beyond that, apparently. Okay. It's wheel time. Dungeon. Wheel dungeon. Wheel dungeon. Surely it can shuffle it a little bit better than that. I'm sure this is designed to be entirely random. But I do wish there was a shuffle button where you could index them That's pretty good. Good enough. Where you could index them by type, and then the shuffle would not put two that are the same type next to one another. I think that would be awesome. So that I could have multiple of the same, and I guess it kind of defeats the purpose of the wheel in some ways. Because I'm sure that when they programmed it, they were like, well, if you want the same result to be spun, you would just make the original slice that you already have bigger. But I think the wheel looks more fun when it has multiple of the same result possible, and all the slices are the same size. Maybe that's just me. Spin number 2. The pot. J hit Fuzzy, Chayla, T Rob, Leo. Wheel Dungeon. Number 11, by the way. Chayla, Fuzzy, Leo, J hit, T Rob. I need to like can I put is it like this? Can I freeze these? Freeze group? What does grouping do? Nope. Freeze up to row 1. Why not freeze down to row 3? Maybe I just need to insert a border along the bottom there. I have my spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet woe for all you sheet lovers. My woe is that my eyes have a hard time tracing sometimes the separation between the top and the checkboxes. Doesn't really matter. All right. You can freeze multiple rows and you remember how? Yeah. I tried selecting them all and doing it that way, and that did not work. It's okay, though. I compromised with Google. So, this pot has 175 hit points. And you guys have 186 combat power. So, it dies. Its value is 225 experience, for those of you keeping track at home. Slimmy is a fresh level 20. Kane, you are level 21. That may have bumped you actually up through 2 levels, interestingly, because I think you were just barely shy of level 20. Oh, no, you might have been level 20 yesterday at the end of the day. That's what I think. I think you hit level 20 with the final spin yesterday. And you are now level 21. So you have a second ability. Slimmy has a second ability. Skid still hasn't told me what his second ability is. J-Hit hasn't picked a second ability yet. And that unlocks a $15 Amazon gift card raffle that will go on to the wheel. That is the final mid-tier giveaway. There are 3 top-tier giveaways yet to be earned. You guys are not currently strong enough to beat the next pot. You are 5 cumulative levels short. And there are 4 pots remaining. Any other updates that I need to state? What happens if you fight a pot and lose? You waste the attempt, have to re-unlock it, and go again. It laughs at us, keeps your loot. No partial damage. Originally, I had envisioned doing partial damage, but you guys have outscaled the leveling so fucking quickly for reasons that I think I know how this happened. If I could go back in time, when I updated the wheel dungeon EXP values, you'll take change stratagem? Okay. When I updated the EXP values, my intention was to shore up what I thought would be you guys falling short. But you guys have not needed that. In fact, you have basically overleveled in the same way that I have overleveled in Final Fantasy XII. You've gotten a bunch more dungeon spins than I expected, and have frequently taken advantage of maxing out the amount of experience that they yield. And that has sort of created this rapid power scaling where I don't think you guys will need to do partial damage to kill the pot. The only exception might be the final pot. The final pot has 300 hit points. And that means that you will basically need everybody to be level 30, including, like, I have technically been including Windmaster in your group because he did pay for a dungeon, which means he has benefited from all of the global experience that you guys have been earning him. And he is level 17, having done very little. That's a lot of free damage that you guys are getting out of this as the other side of this coin. So I originally intended to have you guys need to do partial damage in order to clear this, but if you get 10 level 30s by the time the last pot is here, then you won't need to do partial damage. You will just be able to kill it. So there, we spun a wheel dungeon. We spun a wheel dungeon. We spun a wheel dungeon and killed a pot. What happens if you beat the mega pot? That unlocks the bonus stream. Yeah, basically, I made the dungeon wheel EXP. I think I increased it too much. My intention was that you guys would need to be some. Honestly, Kane reminded me about it like 2 days ago when he spent loot to double the EXP and loot gained from a dungeon. And I was like, oh, right. That's how I expected them to really start to like scale their level up, was to spend loot and run dungeons to get more EXP to level up. And that has sort of gone out the window. Nobody's been spending loot on anything. And yes, you need to queue for a wheel dungeon. And so the scaling has sort of... I fucked up the scaling partially. I fucked up the scaling mostly by changing the EXP values on the dungeon wheel. I should have, if I was going to increase them, I should have maybe done it by like 5 across the board and not like 25. So, you feel like it'll still be tight? No, it won't. The final 4 pots are worth over 1,000 experience by themselves. So yeah, you're going to probably want to spend some loot to get as much experience as you can from the end of a couple more days, but like, just keep killing pots. They're worth, what is the sum of these for? 700, 950, 1225. There's 1,225 experience in pots alone on the board. And for the couple of you that are like really, really high up in EXP, I guess primarily Fuzzy, Chayla, and Leo, and T-Rob, the 4 of you that are like 2,700 or above, you know, the quick math there is you're a few hundred EXP short of max level. So... and all of you are sitting on hundreds of EXP worth of loot. If no one spins a pot, then nothing happens. Yeah, but the whole point of me giving you guys an ability system is so that is not really... Like, if you work together even the smallest amount, you'll be fine. So you guys... So, like, between the pots... And if all of you spent half of the loot that you have on EXP, that's 500 EXP for everybody. You still have 10 loot, and then you would pretty much naturally bowl through the remainder of the pots. With maybe the last couple requiring, like, throw no mercy, throw chain stratagem in order to buff everybody's damage up a little bit. But, like, it's really not... It's not looking like it's going to be much of a contest. It's going to be more down to who's going to try to spend the least amount of MP on wheel spins and still think that we're going to hit the goal. That is the thing that it's... That's what... If it's going to be tight for any reason, it's because you guys are cheap asses with wheel spins. No other reason. That's it. I think the game is designed in such a way that approximately, I don't know, if I were to just like base average it out, like 100-ish wheel spins was the goal that I was shooting for how long it would take to get through all the pots with your abilities. Your abilities honestly could really drastically bring that down depending on which ones you picked and how you did it, but like my goal was like if nobody had anything, 100 spins. That was my thought. And you guys are, I don't even think very close to half of that, although you're getting closer. And you're well over halfway through. I don't think you've done 50 spins though. You're not strong enough to beat the... You just... J-Hit just took Chain Stratagem, which does make you strong enough. If he were to use that on the next pot, you could kill it. You're short by 5. You're short by 5. One DPS or tank using No Mercy is enough to close the gap and do 200 damage. So, you'll be fine. You're not that bad off. This is Kane's first, then yours. Three MP.
Here comes the boy. Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, Kane, you should queue for a wheel dungeon.
Yes.
Hey, it's me. Look at me. It's this guy. Hey, I'm back. Hey, look at me. Hey. Can it be free? For you? Yes. Everybody else, I already clicked complete, so sorry. You'll have to pick something else. Never mind. Never mind. You don't have to pick something. You could have that one for free. If that's what you want, you can have that one for free. Never mind. Come on, shuffle. Come on, shuffle. Oh. Come on. Oh, that's that. Hey, that's quite good. All right, hold on. Let me well, now there's two, Kane, which you can have one for free, but you should still queue for the second one then, unless we get another free one. Hold on. Let me go. Let me mark down some stuff before I do another spin. All right, so Leo wants free. So now I need to duplicate another insert and copy. Okay, so we'll give Leo free and J-Hit free Q and Fuzzy free Q. T-Rob free Q. Jayla, if you want the second one. Oh, I see you already paid up. You're good. Perfect. And I will mark that one complete for you. And then I'm gonna hold. Actually, I should have saved it. Sorry, Jayla. I should have saved it for the spin to see if we got free. My bad. Let me do the last spin now before I mark any other ones complete. We'll see what we get. Pot again. Can you change it for one loot? For one loot, Fuzzy, you can swap it. Yes. Let's see. You had Holos. You're a healer, so you're swapping to the same one that Leo has? Gotcha. Loot spent. +1. Done. You have been updated. You have been updated. I must check stream chat for a silly... Ah. I see. Alright. Now we need to do a pot spin. Hee 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 ha ha. He's here to ruin your day. I haven't shuffled this yet. Let's give it a little bit of a shuffle. Let's do that. To loot. Counterattack will take away somebody's abilities for the rest of the stream. If it goes through. Somebody has to opt in for it. Somebody has to give up their abilities. It doesn't necessarily... You want to respin? We can respin. All right. I mean, the pot wheel is a good one to rekindle, but you're really only going from like kind of bad to worse. It just depends on how you want to slice it. What's the loot tally? It's a great question. I have to hide that in order to tell you the answer, but I'll bring it back if needed. Current loot. Chayla, 25. Fuzzy, 19. Leo, 23. J-Hit, 23. T-Rob, 23. Skid, 18. Slimmy, 13. Kane, 10. Yeah, getting the pot wheel is like a good bad. Like, you want to fight it to get his rewards, but you kind of have to go through the suck to get the good. It's the balance of that wheel, is that like there is a negative result that inevitably happens, maybe more than one before you get to fight the pot, but ultimately you got to work through it. He is the challenge. Yeah, that's why we changed Moogle Savior. Is like there is one good result on that wheel, and everything else is intended to be bad, and that's the point of that wheel. It is like I said, it is a good suck. Let T-Rob and King keep their loot and take 3 of mine. All right, the bid has been set. Going once. Going twice. Sold. J-Hit. -3 current loot. Or 3 loot spent. Excellent. All right, well then the pot is satisfied and is vulnerable. Pot number 7 is available to be fought. It does have 200 hit points, which you guys are 5 short to be able to defeat at your current level spread. What was I thinking? Hold on, my brain just... Unless you've got 2 dungeons coming. And everybody who has been chatting is queued. So you guys are good on that front. Okie dokie. Where was my brain going with the thought that I had? Was it anywhere important? Oh, Kane, you asked what your EXP value was. Currently, you are at 2335 EXP. And I said your loot, your current loot, but if you want that again, I can tell you again. $23.35. 23.35. Nalbina Fortress. I think both of those are places I could teleport to turn those in and get the rewards. I know Nalbina is. Hold on one sec. Alright, I'm back, sorry. The little kitten has something bugging his eye. And he's kind of been letting out these sort of pathetic meows all day. He otherwise seems like really energetic and fine, but it's clear like his eye's really watery and kind of gunky and a little puffy looking. So I happened to hear him meowing just now, and I went to see if he like needed anything. He's just been kind of lurking on the stairs too, which is like a little weird for him. Like he hasn't wanted to come over and get attention or anything like that. You want no mercy? All right. I will mark that down. Grin ear to ear. What's this hubbub about? Did for that Atomos who said there weren't no heroes in Albina? Gaia Rod. Tragic. What in the world is this character doing? Does he just go back? Okay. I swear, originally I saw him laid out on the ground, talking about not having a hero. So that's what had me interested. But let me check something. Where is the teleport crystal in this? Is it where I think it is? Okay, yeah, it is. I think that's where the hunt was. Or where the client was. I just wanted to make sure that if I teleported, I wasn't going to be, like, really far away from where I wanted to be. Oh, there's a water bag? Water flame the shrine. Touching a shrine will just so cause the temperature of the water to rise quite dramatically. Steam from this, that's what lifts up the floatweed around the shrines. Floating up like balloons, floating on the air itself. That's what it is. I'm with you. What purpose? Floatweed is a sturdy sort of shrub, and floating several people can stand out quite securely. Floatweed was sometimes used to bridge gaps between rocks and such on mountain paths. Uh-huh. One often hears of a place whose name translates roughly to the Windblown Worm God Path. Oh. Yes, that's how you get to the summit. Right. So now that we've come through here... Got it. Now you can touch the shrines. Okay, where's my petitioner at? Was it one of you? No. Is it you? Yes, I killed it. Reward me. A caliper. Oh god, it gives haste on hit. I want haste. Man. I know it's probably almost certainly not worth it. God, I'm just trying to figure out how to make my situation work. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Ash can literally cast haste. I just don't have the spell yet. Of course. Of course. Why would I have the spell I want? That'd be fucking crazy, dude. That'd be crazy. That'd be so crazy. I'll get you soon, Fuzzy Miter. Just you wait. Just you wait. So he has HP 9 there. Doesn't he have even more? Some magic lore over there. That's. Oh yeah, there's an HP one right there. Might be well one more. Nope. Vaughn, what can I get you? I had you working on bonus HP for a while. I've also got some battle lore. Like, actually a lot of battle lore. And a swiftness over here. I'll take that. And this battle lore. And you know what? I have enough. This HP. Okay. Back to the coast. So there is an item shop right here. $1,400. There's a free one outside for greens. How dare you? 20,000 gil. Sure, I'm stupid enough. I'll buy it. War Mage's Monograph. That was not an item. I mean, it was, but like... You know what I mean. 50k in Great Feathers. 20k in Scream Root. 14k in Fruits. $12k in Marlboro Fruits. Some pretty big wins. I'm rich as fuck. Let's waste it. Soul of the Firebird. 25 Phoenix Downs. Alright. Bunch of potions. Some X potions even. That's a steal. That's a steal for sure. Oh, my free halberd. My free Aldebaran. You got a bow for me in here? No. What about armor? Ooh. Light armor 7. Half damage from fire, but weak to ice. Yeah? Garbage. Mystic armor. Garbage. Worthless. I should have saved some license points. Oh god, these have reflect on them. Oh, I just bought 2 of them. That's depressing. Hold on, that wasn't done. Downgrade, can't wear. Okay. Power armlet. Oh, just a minute to stop. I'll buy one. Yay, berserk item. Kiraga, not Kiraja. You're dead to me, vendor. Oh, blind doesn't go away. That must be true of both blind and silence then. That there are some ailments that are literally, they will stick to you until you get rid of them. Those must be a couple of them that do that. So yeah, could I buy Bosch's heavy armor license that he needs? No. 30 more points. Got it. That's fine. The mirror mail immediately puts me on the back foot as to whether or not that's valuable or not. Alright. We can probably leave here. It is until it isn't. Oh, I remember that place. I remember that place. Okay. Should I... Okay, we have to go up. Understood. So let's go this way first. Why is he doing no damage? This... Oh, mother. He put the shield on. He's punching them. Because he had the gun equipped. Because of the birds. Well, that was embarrassing. Does poaching not yield license points? Poaching doesn't yield EXP or license points. Huh. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. Because, like, I don't always get the poach. Ooh, what's back here? Ooh. Ooh. Do you think you could have your cake and eat it too? I assumed I had been having my cake and eating it too. Oh, that's not that interesting. I assumed that I was already doing that, yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. It seemed like a brilliant plan. Well, there are still birds. Well, honestly, I kind of like that there's a balancing system to it, though, where it's like, no, you don't get everything. You got to choose between items and EXP and LP, because I think that will help me sort of naturally de-over level if I continue to poach enemies. Whoa. The only thing I don't love about that is not getting any license points, but whatever. There are worse things. Oh, we're fighting this. All right, guys. I don't do these very often. We're gonna do a bet in chat. We're gonna do a bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count 16. I'm gonna run a bet in chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there's 16. After I kill this thing. We're gonna do a little wager. How many chests will only have Gil? Less than 4. Between 5 and 8. Between 9 and 12. 13 or more. Place your bets. $16 chests. How many of them? You don't have much time. I set it for a minute. So if you want to get in and out, you got to go quick. Maybe I should have set it for a little bit longer. It's like 15 seconds left. Choose quickly. Five seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, you had to click some extra BS because you're a mod. Can I rerun it? What if I delete it? Does it refund? This will remove the prediction from your dashboard. Viewers will no longer be able to contribute toward it. Votes will not be saved. All channel points will be returned to viewers. I'll redo it. I'll set it for a little bit longer. You'll get all your points back. Nothing was lost. Nothing was gained. I'm just going to delete it and remake it with a little bit more time. I'll set it for 5 minutes. Five minutes should give you guys plenty of time. The options, honestly, are really sucky. The options are really sucky, so I apologize. I should have set it for longer the first time. I just didn't know that that you guys are going to have to click extra stuff, so I apologize. You could repredict. You've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time. I will murder the local fauna until we are ready. Basically, the options were like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes. And I'm like, I want 3. Can I get a 3-minute option? I feel like that's like the sweet spot. I feel like 1 minute is like a little too short, so maybe I should have done 2 minutes the first time. But I was like, well, the difference between 1 minute and 2 minutes, and I was like, I don't really want to stand here all day and wait for everybody to do predictions, so I'll just set it for like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just set it for your participation, so you're not allowed to pick the outcome. Oh. Well, at least they changed that. Remember how it used to work, where if you were a mod, you literally couldn't participate? Oh my god, I just had a great idea. Oh my god, hold on. Can I predict? Streamers can't cast a prediction. Okay, but can the bot predict? Does the bot have channel points? No, the bot does not have channel points. Fuck. You know what? Actually, that's a lie. It has 300 channel points. I am sending the bot's channel points to the Abyss. If you guys participate, there's a chance you get 300 free channel points from the bot. The bot is going all in on one of the options. The bot has put its money in the pot. Now, what this means is that if the bot is right, it gets all of your channel points. And I then have an incentive to continue to put them up for wagers for you guys to win them back. Also, the bot is now going to camp with my stream open so that it earns points that I can funnel into predictions for fun so that you guys can try your luck to see if you can win bonuses. So there is 300 free MP on the line for this prediction that you can take from me, the streamer, via my bot. But it's basically me. I would have put 5 Thaui in the pot if I could have done it from my own account, but... Mods, you are now officially on notice. If you think you have a good idea for a prediction to run while I'm playing something, you should say so. All right, looks like 10 more seconds. Final bids should be in. All right. Count them with me now, everybody. Okay, that's 1 non-gill. That's 2 non-gill. 3 non-gill. Okay, the bot is losing its points. 5, 6. Surely some of these are gill. Oh my god. No way. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's crazy. Every single one had an item. Is that the way it is? Always? Am I wearing a diamond armlet? Diamond armor. Are those chests fixed? That's crazy. I would not have guessed that. I would have assumed that those would have been random just like every other one. I got more Esker berries. How strange. No new weapons, though. I got that which I can't use. That's old. That's worthless. Wait, all of that shit that I just got, and I got So many duplicates. Huh. All right, well, 4 or less was the correct outcome because it was 0. Literally none of them had Gil, which is so strange to me. I feel like I trolled you guys in some ways, but somebody did pick less than 4. It may have been fuzzy cheating, but it is what it is. Less than 4 is the correct outcome. Complete. Oh, yeah, Kane. Yep, I see. You were 1. Oh, you were the only one. Well, there you go. Crazy. I would have sworn that some of those would have had to have Gil in them. How they put 16 things there and they all give an item and none of them are Gil. It's okay. We'll do more. We'll do more. I think it would be fun for the bot to donate channel points to people. So, especially if it's using my luck to pick answers to make guesses. That's basically free points for whoever participates in the prediction. So, whoa, what are you? Oh, damn. Come and get it, lads. Bring it on. You didn't want to open those until you went through the Necro Hall. Okay, interesting. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do tell. Tell us the story. Give us the hot lore. Zodiac Spear? Like one of those chests randomly gives the Zodiac Spear? The 16 chests correspond to the 16 chests in the Necrohole of Nabudis and once claimed will disappear from both locations, which is why claiming the treasure at Fawn Coast prevents the player from getting the spear at Necrohall of Nabudis. Huh. Well, today I learned. Yeah, Jayla specified in the original version. How do you figure something like that out? How does this game expect a player, just like an average, regular, bad player like me, to figure something like that out? That's a good change. Because that feels like a pretty shitty thing to, like, unwittingly walk into. You're like, oh, here's all this loot on this coast. Like, and you would never, since it just disappears. You would, like, never know. You would just have to be very uninterested in exploring this coast, which I could see that being the case because the coast is kind of boring. In the Zodiac versions, all treasures are different and the concept of forbidden chests was removed. It is safe to open all treasures in the Vadu Strand formation, which now contain miscellaneous goods. The items are not random, however. In Japanese, the treasure's first syllables form a clue as to where the new Zodiac exclusive 3 strongest invisible weapons are located. Jesus Christ. That... I don't even know how to process what you just typed in chat. Spoiler, there's 3 invisible weapons. Does that mean that, like, their locations are invisible? Or does that mean that they appear invisible while wielded? One of your saves has 3 Satan grots? What the fuck is that? Whoa. Let me go that way. The locations are invisible and their model is invisible. They're invisible to find in the model. That... Okay. Are they good? The Satan Grot is broken. Okay. What kind of weapon is it? $225 attack and 75 evasion. Where the new Zodiac exclusive 3 strongest... But so there's 3 types then. Like, you can get multiples of the invisible weapon, but also there are 3 invisible weapons, like, of different weapon categories. So the Satan Grot is just one of the 3, but you also have a save that has 3 of them because it's that good. Oh, and you don't need... Oh, I was like, what? I was kind of puzzling to myself, like, why would you get 3 of them? Because, like, surely only one character can use them. But if they don't have a required license, then that makes sense. I was puzzling. Oh shit, we should do that wheel dungeon, huh? We should do those 2 wheel dungeon spins, I suppose. Just hold here for a second. Uno! Oops, I forgot. I alt-tabbed. I'm sorry. Okay. Leo will use his Mogul power. On the next one, can you embiggen the 70 XP? Would you not want to embiggen the 70 XP and loot? So, Leo, you want this one, right? Obviously, you want this one? No? Oh, okay. Now, I asked you this before, T-Rob, but I just want to clarify. Or, sorry, actually, T-Rob, just you will need to spend loot to recharge that ability. Your amplifier is on cooldown. having been already used. No, the level 20 or the level 20 and level 30 abilities are not once per day. They are once, and you can spend loot to recharge them. All right. Sounds good. T-Rob, loot spent. Add 2 to the pile so that you can do another amplifier. We will double the size of 70 EXP and loot. Does it matter to you? There are 2 of them. Does it matter to you which one? Would you like to do this yellow one? Or would you like to do this orange one? The yellow. Understood. Brink. Okie dokie. And I think that one is the one that was absorbed. I think that one is the previously 30 EXP that has been morphed to become the one that it is, the bigger one now. Alrighty, then we spin again. Oh. Oh, man. Wow. Crazy. Fuzzy has it too now, where you wouldn't have to spend a loot Leo if you want Fuzzy to do it instead. There was a 70? Oh. Yeah, on the top side of it, yeah. But, yeah, Fuzzy, you can move it to the 70. You can move that to the 70 with your daily. It's either adjacent slice. Yeah, it's a little small boy right there. Yep. So that one is probably what you would take. Okay. 270 and loots. You guys want to take a guess at what your current combined power level is? Your how much damage you can do? You want to take a guess? It's okay, you didn't miss much. We just spun both the dungeon wheels. 5 overkill. Wrong. 201. Wrong. Leo is the closest, but it is 2 under. 2 under. Whatever, I can fix that. You sure can. I think for this next one, your No Mercy probably won't matter. Because I'm going to guess, unless somebody gets spin happy, we're probably not going to fight it tonight before you get more experience from the end of the day dungeon. And I bet a couple people might level up from that. and close the gap, but the next one is gonna have a gap for sure. Yeah, I mean it's flexible. Good night, D-Rob. It's flexible. Like I'm not here trying to like say, oh, you guys didn't have it at the exact moment, so it's all over. Vaughn, please just attack, please, please. I swear, I swear. Oh, Bosch has fucking sap. Actually, you know what? I just realized what'll fix this. I just finally realized what'll fix this. Don't attack foe with lowest HP. Attack foe with highest HP. Both of you. Now when we get in multi enemy encounters, hopefully instead of them beating on one target until it dies, they'll spread their damage around so that Vaughn will stop steel spamming. See that? Did you guys do a prediction? Yes. How many of... Embarrassingly, with hindsight, it was a stupid prediction, but... there are 16 chests on the Fawn Coast, and I thought it would be fun to predict how many of them had Gil in them, but it was sort of anti-fun because none of them can have Gil in them. They have fixed items on like every other fucking chest in the game, or most of their treasures in the game. So it ended up being a bit of a poor choice. That's, yep. And I answered him, Leo. He asked if what we did a prediction on, which was the chests. Prediction is the specific Twitch terminology for the channel point gamble that we just did. And the guessing prediction is not a word for the guessing that you guys did about what part of the coast. The only one that has 16 treasure chests. That word would not be used in that context, Liam. You guys were not predicting a thing that was already determined. You were just guessing. Sure, Fuzzy, I genuinely don't know what it was called. There's only one place that has 16 chests all in a line. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
I do not. The map does not tell you unless you specifically go seeking the information as to what each individual location is called. I'm not gonna learn them. There's no way to like realistically learn them. Sometimes hunts reference them, sometimes they don't. Couldn't tell you. Well, you would have won. You would have split the pot because both you and Kane were operating with pre-existing knowledge, which I had considered, but I assumed that it would still be random, and that was my failure. Somebody could have said they're not random, and then I would not have done the prediction if they knew that. But expecting honest play from everybody is not always the case. So, it is what it is. I will not make that mistake again. And it was only like 3k points, so it wasn't really that big of a win. Yeah, we had a whole discussion about what their purpose in the original game was and how that's been adjusted for this version and all that good stuff. We are well past it at this point. Welcome back, though. Sucks you had to reinstall the Twitch app. But it is a piece of shit, so... well-documented piece of garbage. At that point, I'm going to be honest with you, the in-browser mobile experience is better than using the app. Which I think I've told you before, but, like, seriously, just literally open, like, a Firefox tab or a Chrome tab on whatever mobile device you're using, if you can. Literally any internet browser would run the Twitch experience better than the actual, like, installable app. It's so fucking bad. No, it does. You can chat on your phone in a browser. I've done it. You do not have to go to the... You have to sign in, but as long as you sign in that browser, then you can chat. It probably redirected you because you weren't signed in. Yeah, I think having them attack high HP targets is a much better solution to the problem that I've had. Sometimes when you try, it's in Japanese for some reason. Turn your VPN off. I don't actually think that that's the problem because I doubt you're running a VPN. But if you, for some reason, are running a VPN, that's probably why. But more importantly, it's just if you sign into your account has a region associated with it, and it won't happen anymore. So, problem El Fixo by Sino Inu. Assuming that some knowledge is required to use a VPN is completely not the case. VPNs are made at this point so that a fucking toddler could use it. They're not hard. You click the connect to a VPN button and then it does it and then you're done. It is not rocket science. It's actually extremely far from rocket science. If you have one, which you do not. Yeah, I'm not... I guarantee that you've been advertised at for NordVPN in your life probably like 1,000 times. Again, having one is not the challenge here. There is no challenge. They have completely removed the barrier to entry. If you want a VPN, it takes 5 minutes or less to have one. This is like... Why do you need one? Privacy and security. I'd like to hire to deal with the terrible menace in the Silken Cave Palace. Bill? Oh, God. I know what this is. This is not an official bill and it will not be listed in the clan primer. Ask about this dire threat. Yes. East of here, you come to the highlands. North of there lie the fields of eternity, wherein can be found the entrance to Sochin? I don't remember. Foul Scourge, I wish you to defeat lurks within the cave palace. Many hunters have been sent. Alright. Pity they were worthless. Rip. He's right there. He's right there, you know. And then he gives you the key to get in. Soul Word key. This game is so unserious, and I kind of love it for that. But like, also, I'm not saying that you should go out. Anybody should go out and get a VPN right now. You need to know your need, and most of them are not free. And if they purport to be free, they're likely lying to you. So I'm not saying go out and get a VPN right now. It's just that like that is their purpose is VPNs do three things. They create a tunnel that more or less ultimately stops your ISP from being able to directly, constantly monitor your online activity, which they often sell to advertisers and other places to make extra money, which is really fucking lame and also kind of weird and creepy. So there is a privacy. There's a component of a VPN that is privacy, that allows yeah, there are some options that have free trials or are free, but like it's not something I'm saying you should go out and get right now. I'm just saying it's not that they don't have uses. They absolutely do. You may not need them or may not think that their uses are that important. That's fine. Everybody values their privacy differently. The second thing that a VPN is really nice for is when you are on public access Wi-Fi, places like Starbucks, McDonald's, basically any like fast food or any like restaurant or any public space that has a free public Wi-Fi. Those things are often horrendously insecure. It's very easy for semi-skilled, partially competent individuals to gain access to additional information about your connection to those access points that you may not want to give up, which is a good use case for having a VPN connect and create a tunnel around those scenarios. And then the third thing is it bypasses region locks, which is like what honestly at this point, I think probably 95% of people who use a VPN use it to bypass region locks on different websites like Netflix and Crunchyroll and all sorts of places that serve content based on region, because a VPN allows you to appear as being from certain regions. They are sought after for that purpose. And then you sort of get the other two benefits layered on top of it. As like a, well, yeah, that's, I mean, it just sort of comes with a package. It's sort of just, it's kind of just built into how they work, so you can technically reduce the amount of security stuff that is in place when you turn on a VPN if you want, but there isn't really a good reason to do so unless it causes problems with your browsing experience for whatever reason. Vaughn, will you stop looking at that thing? Oh, I got float. Nice. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Need the license. It's the wrong person. Wait, why don't I have the float license? Oh, it's right here. Was this the one I wanted? No, I wanted, what was I gonna get on you, Ash? The only thing, a good thing about the Switch, no region locks. I don't believe that is true. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that Japan still... I'm pretty sure they still manufacture those cartridges with region locks on them. I guess, I mean, like, I don't know why, and if they don't, great, but like, as far as I know, they still do. The 3DS still has a bunch of region locked shit. I don't know why they would have abandoned that policy. Maybe it doesn't, though. Switch is not region locked. Yeah, and I mean, like, a VPN, you can't run a VPN on your Switch anyway, so that doesn't really matter. It's not... Okay, so they have not been doing region locks. So the 3DS is probably the most recent example of something that had region locked shit, which is not even that recent anymore because they haven't made a new 3DS game in, like, 6 years? Ish? Something like that? It's been a while, I think. But yeah, that's a VPN also would not help with region-locked consoles because that's not how that works. You can't run a VPN on a console. Well, you probably can if you homebrew it or crack it, but that's not really what we're talking about. So, again, a VPN is for your phone or for a computer, not for consoles. Okay, we're just not helping her. Alright, that's fine. Ew, yeah, no, those are bad. I'm not gonna put those on. You lose strength, not much, and vitality, a fair amount, for a little bit more defense, but have permanent reflect. No. Those are not getting used. No. No, not for 4 more defense. No, sir. Not today. Those are bad. Did I? Oh. Yes, it would bounce cure, which is why I just explicitly said I will not be using it. I am aware that it would do that. I don't want it to do that, so I am not using them. That is why it is not worth it. Because permanent reflect on your characters is kind of bad. Unless you need it for a specific scenario. It's kind of ass. Dude, he doesn't want to get poached, he's just running for it. Come here, you fucker. Why is she not casting float? Oh, because I didn't turn it on. Good lord. We might need to stop. Oh, wait. That just applied to all of us. Nice. I thought it was one per. So what's... Oh, I'm silly as hell. I thought there was a floatka. Why did I think there was a floatka? Vanishka is probably what I was thinking of. Alright, we got float. No more traps for me. Ha ha ha. And this might let boss hit flying enemies with axes, maybe? I don't know. I can see that as like a weird hidden benefit of using float. Another save crystal. Wait, I know where your son is. Oh, I'll go tell your son where you're at. Okay. Hold on, let me get wow, float seems to last a long time. Isn't what you need for flying telekinesis? Yeah, telekinesis is another thing that you can... Yeah, that's probably how they intend you to hit flying with non-flying capable weapons. Because Vossler has that. He has a gambit set up to use telekinesis. So that's probably... That is the intended way. Hey nerd, your dad's down below. No, I don't want to see your stupid hand-drawn bill again. Alright, he's not interested. So what's this way? Does this group up with... Does this connect to that spot down where his dad is? I could probably go get that hunt in the Garam Scythe waterway now. Because I'm handling these Marlboro Overkings pretty easily. definitely forgot how much of a long stretch of this portion of the mid-game is done entirely waiting, like running through these really big, open, multi-path areas. And there's like tons of side things to find and do, and like this whole trek up to Arcades is kind of like is shockingly long. I kind of see how it ended up like this because you are so far away when you start, and you have to cover so much ground because of how big the Empire is. But I'll be honest, from a game design perspective, having it be this long is kind of like it can definitely feel like a bit of a slog if you're somebody like me and you want to run around and like look for other stuff, figure out where everything goes. Although honestly, for a blessing, there are actually not that many treasures to be found in these maps. Kind of like a plus and a minus, because it makes them feel kind of barren and like it's not that worth exploring because there's not really anything to find. But it also means that like you kind of get through the areas relatively quickly, which is nice. There's so many fucking Marlboros though. And they keep slowing me. You might say to yourself, well, wouldn't slow immunity make sense then? Maybe. There are not 100 treasures spread across this chunk. I don't believe you. I really need to get that. Never mind, no slow immunity. $91? No. Unless there's like multiple additional segments that I haven't found yet. I'm not buying it because I found like 10 chests. There hasn't been shit around here. What are we doing here? What the fuck is going on? Oh, she's draining. Thought I turned that off. Nine segments of like real map, or 9 segments including the piddly little shit with the save crystals? Because I wouldn't count those. Yeah, also 90 chests spread across 9 full map segments. It's not that dense of a treasure density compared to other maps, which is still my point. Even if it's spread across 7, that's like barely double-digit chests in each area, which is like nothing for how big these are. Yeah, so like these, so again, my point that these places are super treasure light and have like damn near no treasures in them stands. You could say that the number sounds high, but if each map's treasure density is barely 10 chests per map, that's nothing. Go look at how many chests are in one area of like the Easter Sands or the Wester Sands, and tell me that's not like twice as many. And even if it's not, those maps aren't like, this is a huge, this Highlands chunk is fucking massive. That's such a huge area. And I think I found 4 chests here. Maybe 4 or 5. Partially because it's just a huge area to try to look through. No, it's all good. It's all good. You don't have to worry about it too much. Like I said, I feel a little silly for making it when I should have tried to get a little bit of information beforehand about whether or not it was actually random or not. I just really assumed that I'll be honest, I didn't know the game had fixed treasures anywhere. My assumption was that everything, like every single one of these pots, was random. So that was news to me. Nobody had communicated that. $71 spread across how many regions? Shall we open the map and count? Oops. One doesn't count. 2 doesn't count. 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has 20 less treasures, but across 3 less zones. So it has higher treasure density. It's all good. Again, I'm not really that upset. It's totally fine. Ultimately, it was kind of a funny outcome in some ways. Like, I am laughing about it. So So 71 treasures, sure, but across less zones, and even though this one looks big, the actual area you can explore is small. So keep in mind, the point that I was making is not about a literal number. The point is that it feels like these later zones are not as treasure dense because they are large areas with not as many treasures in them. I need to set up an echo orb on somebody. I need to set up a gambit for echo orbs on somebody. Oh, I have one. There, fix that. Oh wait, I'll do ally silence. There. And do I have somebody unslowing petrify stop? Okay, let's see. KO silence poison blind oil. Oh, and I want to move this down. To here. Because I want Ash to prioritize reviving people, if needed. I don't need this many oils. Petrify, stop, oil, confuse, sleep, poison, blind. Silence, poison, blind. Oil. I could add Petrify, because Petrify is kind of a scary one. Although it's slow, actually, so no, I changed my mind. What are the ones that are critical? Silence, poison, blind, oil. Oil boosts damage taken, blind, poison, silence. What other statuses? KO, stone, petrify, stop, sleep, confuse. God, a lot of these. I'll put sleep on here to help with. What do you all have, Bosch? You already have stop, which is good. Oil, confuse, sleep. And Ash, you have some free ones. Why don't I give you some of the weirder ones? Like, we'll give you confuse. I don't have anybody. Yeah, cleansing slow. There's honestly just too many to deal with. Chronos tier. Silence. Maybe. Silence, slow, confuse. Trying to see if there's any. No, that's a pretty good spread. Fuck. There are some other there are some other ones that I would like to have be a priority. How much of the Wester Sand have I explored? If this is continuing the conversation about chest density, I have already made my point and I am done making it. My opinion about this region of the game being light on chest density is not going to change by you continuing to bring up other attempts at counterexamples. This area is light on chests compared to the other regions of the game that I have explored up until this point. That's it. That's it. It's a fair statement. Nothing else needs to be said about it. I'm taking a bunch of factors into consideration. Some of them are biased by my own experiences. And that's it. Does this just end? Oh no, there is that one exit down there. Jesus fucking Christ, this place is huge. There's another spot. What in the fuck? Now this one section has a weirdly high density of chests. I'm at 6, and I haven't even seen all the edges yet. So just put them all in far out of reach spots, huh? How interesting. What a strange cluster of them to be here. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Fucking flying enemies. I wish lure didn't wear off so fast. Yeah, that's why I've been using the term density to describe it. Not quantity, density. As in, how much ground do I have to traverse in order to find one? That is what I find interesting. Like, why is there not one here? He's sapped. He's sapped. Just use a remedy on him. Stop carrying him. It's a waste of your MP. You don't know that. Thank you, Ash. Jesus Christ, these motherfuckers are sapping me like crazy. Oh, and then you're gonna tell me that my statement is even more correct because chests have spawn rates. So I might only see 3 of 10 chests on a map. And you still sat here and tried to argue with me that the density is weird. That's crazy. No, it hasn't, and I am sorry. I got distracted by the conversation and sort of mindlessly running through this place, so I need to do that. Honestly, I told myself I should stop 10 minutes ago and didn't, so I should just go back to a save point, save, and stop. I've got 2... What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 2 big chunks left to still explore in this place, but we will do that tomorrow. I made good progress today, I think. I'm pretty pleased with getting through the Fawn Coast. Did that boss fight. Wait. Huh? What? What is that? Right, but like if you... My point is, Fuzzy, if you know that there is a spawn rate that determines how frequent chests may appear, and I am talking about the density of chests seeming light, you must know that some of the chests may just not be spawning. So yes, while it might be a fluke, my observation isn't any less accurate, because the density, from my perspective, not seeing certain chests spawn, does seem light. So arguing with me that like, oh no, actually there's a lot of chests here. No, there aren't, dude. I'm playing the game. They're not here. Doesn't matter if they could be here. Right now, the thing that I'm looking at, they aren't. How did I go past this? Oh, is it because I took the tunnel? Oh, fuck. It's because I took the tunnel. It goes between these two. Oh, I looked at the map wrong. I thought the tunnel just took me to this spot. Oh. Okay, so the tunnel is kind of interesting, but... Oh, fuck, that's a long way. You know what I'm going to do? Let's do this. I'm going to... Since Ash doesn't have any MP anyway, let's just hoof it back to the orange crystal. I'll teleport back to the town and re-go at that one spot. Oh, I went the wrong way at some... Oh, that's fine. I went the wrong way at some point, but we'll get there in the end. I went the wrong way again. It's fine. But yeah, so again, like what their actual spawn rate is, be damned. Like that's not the important thing. You're missing the key element here, which is that you already knew that chests throughout the game have a random chance to spawn. Which to me means if I'm perceiving it one way, even if it could be another way, you must then recognize that the discrepancy could easily just be A, my bad eyeballs, or B, bad spawn rates. That makes the density seem light, but it doesn't make a statement, me saying the density seems light, it doesn't make that any less true. It does seem light. It seems light. It's my perception. It's the thing that I'm experiencing. I can't really state things matter-of-factly about stuff like that. I try not to, because I'm not looking at a guide, right? So I don't know that they're actually, if every single chest spawned, that it would maybe be a little bit below average, but not that much. I don't know that. I can only speak from my point of view. And I don't really care what the fact is. Because I wasn't talking about facts. The 2 dungeon wheels were 70 plus loot. That is correct. Yes. That is correct. Let me... Oops. Let me get you your spin. Does that look right? Are we... We haven't done any spins that would generate purple tiles? Or did I forget some? I feel like I just deleted them and saved them. I did, and then we spun the pot and that was it. So yeah, this is right. I will bank that for tomorrow night unless somebody wants to do something about it. It's all good. I don't think you have to apologize. I'm just pointing out that, like, in the future, when we're talking about something subjective like that, like I said, I will admit to some potential partial fault here as well. I don't know for sure exactly how I phrased it when I was first talking about it. But just in the future, like, arguing semantics with me about a statement that I'm making from a subjective perspective, it's probably not worth it. Like, you do have a point to a certain extent that there could be more chests on the map, but that's really not the thing that I was talking about, because I don't know that. right? Because I don't see it from that angle. So I'm really just talking about it as a reaction to the gameplay that I'm doing, and trying to like, well, actually me or like correct me on that front that's just not something that I would do. You didn't really do anything wrong, but I am the kind of person who fights back. So, and that's a character flaw that I have. I don't particularly like being corrected when I'm talking about something that's just my perspective on something. So, you didn't do anything wrong, but I'm telling you that I have a character weakness. I am immensely argumentative. And getting into a discussion about semantics like that is like literal crack cocaine for me. And I will do it for hours. So, not really your fault, but I'm just broken that way. I don't know why. This is how it came out of the factory. Is my leading excuse. So yeah, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'll save this for tomorrow. I don't see anybody do anything. We'll save that. I'll run it at the start of the stream. We'll add a purple. Come on, shuffle. Okay. Good enough. Let me grab the EXP wheel. And we'll give this a spin. Oh, shoot. Nope. I had to respin it. Ignore this. Ignore this. Doesn't matter. The amplify. T-Rob picked yellow, right? Yes. I did not save it, apparently. Save. There. This one counts. Roswell, that ends well. I agree. All good, Fuzzy. Totally fine. Like I said, I'm just an argumentative person. I'm not even that upset. I'm not mad at all. I just always been like this. So 60 EXP sounds like it's gonna go through. We're calling it good enough. Alright. Sounds good, guys. I will lock that in as the event wheel for today and give you guys a quick little update just in case there were any shifts in. Oh, we did get exactly 2 level ups out of that. Exactly 2 level ups happened. So you guys have the exact amount of HP needed now to beat the current pop that is vulnerable for attacking. So, all right, guys. I kind of went a little bit long. Oh, okay, Leo, you want one more? All right, all right. Oh, okay. You're gonna. Okay. So you're. I think you have to spend loot. Okay. You're willing to, because yeah, I'm pretty sure yours was on cooldown. I actually don't have it marked as such, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it was on cooldown from the last time, because you've been just spending loot when you want it back off cooldown after the first use. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. So you spent loot You recharge. Okay, you recharge after you use. All right. Fair enough. So you're going to use and then recharge so that it's not on cooldown and you have it available again. Understood. Okay. Then you guys fight the pot and kill it. And we are at the next one. Let me go through and mark that. Pot dead. Gets you guys to 209 total attack power, which is not enough to kill the next pot. And does mean that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 25s. Next pot is 225. You guys are at 209. The pot you just defeated earned you 250 EXP. So with the wheel dungeons and the final dungeon for the day, Kane, you're ending at 2785 and level 23. 2785. Any other updates or questions? I will go ahead and roll really quick to see which of the 3 final tier giveaways gets added to the wheel. Where's my sheet? 1 for Amazon, 2 5 Steam, 3 6 Twitch. 5 Steam. And I am adding a pot for your guaranteed spin as well. Yep, I added the yellow slice and I added the purple slice because your spin does count as a spin even though the result is predetermined. So this is the new wheel. All right, that will be it, guys. But you spun the pot? Right, you spun the pot. Sorry, you're right. You spun the pot. So I'm taking them away. I knew I needed to do something with them. I just incorrectly remembered what the thing was. You are correct. This is the wheel. You're right. You are correct. My brain had it all backwards. All right. I'm out, guys. More Final Fantasy XII tomorrow night. We will finish up exploring all of these areas on the way to Arcades and continue the story when we get there. So, thank you for hanging out and watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it might be for you, and I will see you guys later.